5:15 here on this Wednesday morning. Here's a live look outside towards the Blotnick Bridge to start off your day. You can see we're fairly quiet here as we take a live look outside, but we are tracking some big changes heading our way as we head through the rest of the day today. We have growing confidence in the forecast for significant snow, but there is still definitely one question mark. Well, more on that here in just a moment. Travel will definitely become difficult, if not impossible, especially in areas to our south and along the South Shore. That's also where we find a blizzard warning in place. Gusts of 50 miles per hour will lead to blizzard conditions, especially along the South Shore. You can see here, as we take a look at the watches and warnings map, a blizzard warning in place until 6 o'clock for both Bayfield as well as Ashland counties. That's until tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. From the Twin Ports, points south in that pink color, that's where we're talking about a winter storm warning, also in place until tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, and a winter weather advisory in place up the North Shore, also in place until Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. So we got a whole lot of weather to talk about here. For now, satellite radar scanning things dry for the most part, but you will notice a few snowflakes across the far southern portions of our area. That's a first round of snow that most of the Northland is really not going to see, but the far southern portions of our area is seeing it, as well as down towards the Twin Cities metro area. They're seeing that snow as well. That is also having an impact on the roads across the far southern portions of our area, across the Twin Cities metro area, as well as across central and southern portions of Wisconsin. A little bit closer to home, you can see the roads for the most part faring pretty good to start off our day here on this Wednesday morning, but across the far southern portions of our area, you may encounter some slick roadways down there. So here's how we're planning out the rest of your day for the day today. I do want you to draw your attention to this winds generally out of the north and east. That could mean a little bit of lake effect snow showers through the day today, generally from the Bayfield Peninsula all the way to the head of the lake. So yes, here in the Twin Ports as well. That will continue on and off in nature through the vast majority of the day today until we head towards the evening hours tonight. By about 9 o'clock, the bulk of the moisture now off to our south. That will gradually work its way northward here as we head through the overnight hours tonight, as well as towards the early morning hours tomorrow. By about 8 a.m., the snow is about generally as far north as it's going to get. You can see the international border, really not seeing all that much snow. As a matter of fact, places like International Falls, they may see very little to no snow whatsoever. Then as we head towards tomorrow afternoon, the snow would gradually begin to make its exit from west to east, and by about tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, that's when the snow will slowly begin to wind down. I think we'll be gradually snow-free as we head towards about 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then by the time Friday rolls around, most of us are talking about sunshine overhead once again. Now, in terms of how much snow we are talking about, 10 to 14 possible across the far southern portions of our area, 6 to 10 for places like Hinckley, Moose Lake, as well as up towards the South Shore as well, 3 to 6 for places of the Iron Range, then 1 to 3 to further north you go, places like International Falls, Baudette. The further north and west you go, may see very little to no snowfall whatsoever. Now, I did want to zoom in generally along the South Shore towards the head of the lake. From the Bayfield Peninsula all the way to the head of the lake, there is the possibility of a little bit of lake-enhanced snow. Now, this is the biggest question mark in our forecast right now, just because we're not sure really how much lake effect we are going to see. One thing that I will say is the lake is basically a prime environment for lake effect snow right now. There's not a whole lot of ice on the lake, and the wind should be just perfect to see a little bit of additional lake effect snow. So what does that mean? The Bayfield Peninsula could see up to 14 inches of snow. 10 plus could range all the way along the South Shore, closer to the head of the lake, maybe even up the North Shore a little bit. But that is the biggest question mark in the forecast, something that is going to have to be determined as we headed through the next few hours here. There is still some model uncertainty. The biggest model uncertainty, again, is with how much lake effect snow we're going to see. You can see the Euro and the North American model, they're all trending towards 8 to 10 inches of snow, whereas the graph and the GFS, they're all trending on the lower side. So that's going to depend on how much lake effect snow that we do see through the day today. Another concern that we are talking about is those winds. They're gradually picking up through the day today. They're going to gust upwards of 30 to 35 miles per hour. That will continue through the overnight hours tonight, as well as the first half of our day tomorrow. What does that mean? That means blizzard conditions at times from the Twin Ports all the way down along the South Shore towards the Bayfield Peninsula. Finally, those winds will begin to subside here as we head towards tomorrow afternoon as well as tomorrow evening. Another concern when it comes to those winds is the potential for flooding. There is a lakeshore flood watch in place for the Twin Ports until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, so another thing that we're going to be keeping an eye on here. Your forecast for today, though, temperatures today are going to make their way into the teens above zero. You'll notice that that chance of precipitation gradually rising here as we head towards the overnight hours tonight. That's when that big system will make its arrival. Now look at that 7-day forecast. You can see the big system tonight into tomorrow. Finally, as we head towards Friday, we're talking about sunshine making its return. Then as we head towards the beginning of next week, it looks like we're talking about upper 20s and lower 30s once again. So some light at the end of the tunnel here, if you will.
Yeah, lots to talk about in the weather. That wind is kind of the big thing that's kind of a factor in all of this.
Yeah, I mean, the wind's going to cause whiteout conditions, blizzard conditions, concern about a little bit of coastal flooding. So really not great news all around.
Okay, Peter, we'll check back with you. Thank you. Now.